it's certainly a phrase that's become very buzzy at the moment, and there's lots of different ways that people could understand it or define it. But ultimately, I think it really comes down to my willingness or my feeling of safety around taking an interpersonal risk. So do I feel safe to speak up? Do I feel safe to voice up my opinion, for example? That's often a very telling indicator of whether you feel that the group, the team, has psychological safety. That's a very interesting question because what I see in the teams I work with, what I see the biggest thing that gets in the way is that everyone is waiting for everybody else to create it. So if I'm in a team, I'm waiting for my boss to create it. And then, of course, my boss is waiting for their boss to create it, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Or the company, it's the company's job, or it's HR's job to create psychological safety. And I think this is one of the biggest things that really gets in the way. Ultimately, if you really are committed to creating psychological safety, ironically, you have to take a risk. You need to take a risk in order to create psychological safety. Well, what's going to be important is for you to take that risk, for you to get into action and actually be willing, for example, to speak up when it feels like a risk for you. You see, what people often do is they reverse this and they think the other way round, which is, okay, when it feels safe, then I'll speak up. It's like saying, when I feel confident, then I'll take the risk. But that's not how life works. If you think about it, life happens the other way around. You build your confidence by taking the risk. It's just the same with psychological safety. You're going to build that sense of safety by you taking a risk. No one can create it for you in that sense.